The buzz is any indicator, that movie's gonna make some huge bank.
What buzz?
The internet buzz.
What the fuck is the internet?
The internet is a communications tool used the world over where people can come together to bitch about movies and share pornography with one another. Here's what we're looking for.
Welcome back to Thinking Critical. This is Wes, and I'm going to go back in the Wayback Machine. Today I'm going to talk to my good friend, minus one digit Jeremy. You've been on Twitter for a while. I remember you're always posting hashtag Show Me Your Floppies, hashtag Turbo. You were a founding member of the Turbo movement, or whatever the hell that thing was. But I don't see you on the Twitter sphere so much anymore, Jeremy. What's going on?
Well, I guess drama. That's all that Twitter is about right now. I guess maybe I'm just tired of it. It's not even interesting drama. It's just the same tired, treaded path that I see every time. I'm just kind of sick of talking about it.
Yeah, I'm experiencing the exact same thing as I'm constantly muting people and I'm constantly just unfollowing. It's like, I don't even want to see this stuff anymore.
My following count used to be closer to my followers count. It's dropped because I'm just like, I don't want to listen to you.
It's like a constant, just something happens. There's a spark and then it's just boom. For 3 days, my whole Twitter feed, I can't see anything about comic books. I don't get to see anything about what cool movies are coming out. I don't get to see any of the stuff I actually came here to see because it's all weird BS and sniping back and forth and really weird allegations and terrible memes that no one wants to see. I like funny memes. But
when they're funny,
memes are lame. They're offensive to humor. That if you can't make a funny meme, don't meme. You know what I'm saying?
Think before you meme. Yeah. Stop and meme. There we go. Or meme and stop. I was talking to some people, like I'm at 800 some followers. Now followers count, but I actually enjoyed Twitter a lot more when I was at 150 or 100 followers because it was so much more fun. I had better interactions. Every time I opened up Twitter, there was a stream of this. Here's what I'm reading. Look at this cool cover. I got this variant. I got look at this pen. It was all that, and now it's a percent of that. There's so many other things piled on top of that, and I'm sick of seeing the big poop. I want the cream to come up to the top. I almost want to just delete my Twitter and start over.
I've done a few things. Like I said, I've muted a bunch of accounts. I've stopped following a bunch of accounts. I've even used permanently muted words. For infamous will never show up in my thing again. I believe Comic-Con won't ever show them there because there's some stink about that. There's another convention, that there was some weird Twitter beef on. That's muted, but it does not get it all gone. It sucks, man.
All day I just see the same, like, friended forever. The guy if you don't like him, stop adding him. Stop making posts about him. I don't talk to that guy ever. I think I have him blocked because I'm just sick of it. And just like you mentioned, Ren Famous, she blocked nearly everybody. She just blocked everyone. And yet I was still seeing like people screenshotting what she said, making a post. I'm like, guys, let it go. Let it go. She has us blocked. We don't have to talk to her no more. She doesn't want to talk to us. Let her. She's allowed to have her opinion, and we don't have to talk about it no more. And it's just, you can't get away from it.
It's weird hearing this come from you. Like I said, you're a shit poster. You're a borderline troll. You like to fuck with people. You like to have fun on the internet and everything. But even you're tired of the internet blood sport, on Twitter, and then you
not fun and it's not funny. It's like I think there's a really old post of mine saying you're paying for internet. Why are you doing things that's not fun? You should be always doing something entertaining. And what's happening on comics Twitter right now is the opposite of entertainment. It's just tired, treaded paths that everyone's always taken, and it's not fun. There's no humor in it. There's no shit posting in it. It's boring. It's boring. That's all it is.
All right. So are you considering retiring your Twitter account? Is that what's going to happen here, Jeremy? Is that the only way to? Do you need a hard reboot?
That might be it. Well, I've always treated my Twitter. I always just wanted to come off as like a normal person too. So I don't always talk about comics. Sometimes I'm just talking about what's happening in my life, like work. I moved recently, so a lot of my posts have been about that. So I guess my interest.
happened for you through Twitter? I think you might have met, a special lady.
Yeah, I met Shelby. I plan on marrying her in September. So yeah, I guess that was pretty kind of a weird story to tell people you met your significant other on Twitter. So we always laugh about that. Like whenever we tell people, now what can I say in this one? Can I say whatever?
Yeah, you can say what the fuck you
Okay,
want.
so whenever it goes, so how'd you meet Shelby? I'm like, she called me a Twitter, so I had to prove her wrong. That's kind of what happened. She said, stop me. I can't remember even what it was. I just remember seeing her little red face icon on Twitter, and then it just said, I thought that was so funny. I was like, all right, I got to know this one a little better, and I just started flirting with her a bit more. I got the e-girl. That's what I did.
There you go.
I got the e-girl.
So there's been great things come out of Twitter. That's how I know you.
I made a lot of good friends. Yeah.
Good. Like that's the weird thing about it. Like through all the ups and downs, and we're all Comicsgate, we're not Comicsgate. All my friends have stayed the same for the most part. Maybe there's a few people that have dropped off of Twitter because they couldn't take it anymore, but all the ones that are still there, we're just still friends. We just don't like any of the other people anymore.
Yeah. It's a weird word to say, but yeah, my tolerance for people is getting really segregated. Like I just want the people I know who are cool people that I know I can talk to and feel confident with, and the rest I just don't care about them. I'm done with you people.
I don't even care if we like the same comic books. I don't even care if we agree
on anything. No, in fact, I like it better when I'm with friends that don't like the same comic books. It's a lot more fun.
Exactly. You just post some stuff about comic books, say your opinion, let me talk some shit about it. And
like Sergeant Bats. I love Sergeant Bats, and I think I disagree with him on a lot of his entertainment choices, and that's great. Not complaining. I actually like that about him. So actually,
that's a really shitty taste in comics, movies.
That redefines mine. Like here's me and here's that. We can talk about that. We can just see where we connect and overlap, and that's what I like about that. It's this other stuff I don't like about. It's not fun.
Speaking of Bats, he used to be great at memeing. He was always fun to see on Twitter. You can tell he's had enough. He's not even on there shit talking anymore.
I don't see him post anymore. I need to maybe put the bell icon on him to make sure I see him. Never anymore. I used to really like his posts.
Yeah, we're always funny. He always had something funny to say. He was always, getting somebody's goat and everything. Oh, dude, Bats.
Well, I always remember that one video, cans of beans. That was my favorite thing he ever said. I think he's got a special lady in his life now too, don't he?
I believe so, but I don't know if we're able to talk about that one.
Wow, I hope it's going well for him. That's all I hope. Wherever you're at, Bats. I know
he's the aficionados we're all moving up. The single guys all seem to have ladies now, and
that's how it should be. I don't like being single. It wasn't fun. I also didn't want to settle for someone that would hate my hobbies or something like that. So I feel like I really knocked it out of the park.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm with you, man. Being single wasn't fun. I thought at the time, oh, this is great. But then when I look back, I was like, man, I wasted a lot of time doing stupid shit that I wish I did.
I regret all those nights I just sat at the bar. Like, what am I doing here? Like, I don't even like being here. Or watching some game I don't even care about. And it's all dudes. How am I going to meet someone? That's where you're told you're going to meet somebody. And they're wrong. It's Twitter.
Twitter is the way where you meet your significant other. I met my wife online, not on Twitter, but we met over the internet, and it's worked out very well for me. We're going on. We'll be coming up on our fifth year of marriage pretty soon. Dang. So if we can make it past there, we got like a 75% chance of making it.
I think because Shelby's parents are divorced, and a lot of my friends are divorced, but mine aren't. I always feel very lucky, and I feel like the divorce rates are just dropping lately. I think a lot of our generation grew up with that, and I think they're going, okay, I'm going to find the right one. Not the right one right now, but I'm going to find the right one I'm going to live with forever at this point. And I feel like that's what a lot of people are going for. I know a lot of friends have been together. Yeah.
My parents were also divorced. I believe one of my sets of grandparents were divorced, and it definitely made me a little bit more hesitant, a little bit more gun shy. So that's the reason I was in my mid-30s by the time I actually tied the knot and settled down.
Well, now I'm in my 30s, and now I'm thinking about doing the same. But I remember my grandma on my mom's side. Yeah, she has 4 husbands. She's not widowed. She just would leave them, and I was like, man, that looks like torture.
My mom was married 3 times. God bless her soul.
It just seems like a hardship to go through. Not to mention
No,
like
thank you.
the big. Yeah, I just want the one time. I know my parents are on my case. What kind of wedding we having? I'm like small, like at the court probably. Sign Jack. I'm talking small. We'll probably go out later. Shelby's like, that's what I want to. Not a big wedding, guys. That's no. Just get it done with. I feel married already. Yeah.
This has been an interesting conversation. We came on here to talk about Twitter and how much it's just degraded over time. It's not fun anymore. But we've gotten into some relationship advice, and you met your fiance, essentially on Twitter.
True.
And you guys are cat parents now, right?
Don't say that. That one you're gonna have to cut out. Shelby's gonna hate if I say fur babies. her mom will text her for how my fur grandchildren. Shelby's like, stop it.
And one of your fur babies is a special needs fur baby, correct?
Well, one's retarded and one's blind. So I mean,
both of them are special needs fur babies.
Well, cats are generally pretty freaking stupid. Yeah, one. We were at the Maine Society. I remember my cat just passed away a week ago, and I was like, well, let's get another kin, because it felt weird having nothing in the house running around. Like, let's get a kin. And we're looking at kins, and when we saw this blind cat, long hair's all matted and gross, and looked right at, just squinting at us, and I was like, ooh. So I was like, Shelby, I think I want to take this one home. And it's been a great cat. He's been awesome. I was really worried about this house, though, because more stairs, like there's stairs to the basement, stairs to the upstairs kitchen. I was like, oh no, you don't care. He's running all around the place like he can see. It's amazing. So we named him Murdoch. What?
Oh, you did name him Murdoch.
Yeah, we named him Murdoch, and then
perfect.
Well, then my little brother was doing fostering for cats, and they found a cat in a trailer, an abandoned trailer, and it was all malnourished, and it was
Karen.
Pooping. What's that?
Karen?
Karen? Who's Karen?
From Daredevil, isn't that what her name is?
No. This is a male cat. Sorry.
Oh.
So no. Found it. My brother's like, this cat needs a home. I looked at him, I'm like, and now the cat's fat as hell. I'm like, we're calling this cat Foggy. So now we got Murdoch and Foggy Nelson. So now everyone's like, why is your black cat named Foggy? What's so foggy about him? I'm like, you read a comic book. You'll know.
This has been one of the more interesting conversations. I'm definitely still putting it on YouTube because I had a lot of fun doing it. We came in here to talk about Twitter and what a cesspool it was, but it turns out, you found, the one. You've got a family, you got a house now. So some great things have come out of Twitter. And so for any of those single guys out there thinking, I'm a nerd, I like comic books. Don't worry. The right girl is out there waiting to be discovered. She's waiting to be there and to love you and enjoy the hobby with you. I'm a comic nerd. I have a very smoking hot wife. We have a huge comic book collection. Jeremy is a comic nerd. I've seen Shelby. She's pretty all right.
She's cute as hell. What are you talking about?
I don't want to get too fresh on your lady. I don't want, I don't want you to think I'm trying to move in. So there is hope out there, guys.
Yeah.
Just keep being yourself. Keep loving what you love.
I would say the most important thing is if you're on Twitter right now and you're a single guy, and stop crushing every girl on there. Just be yourself. She'll find you. Trust. That's how it works. Just every girl that gives you any attention, stop crushing so hard on them. Stop stalking them in a way. Just be a cool guy. That's all you gotta be. Relax yourself, and then she'll find you. Don't worry about it so much.
Absolutely. That special one is out there. We're living proof. We're a couple of schlubs with a couple of 10s on our arms. We still like comic books. You can do both, and the hope is out there. Jeremy, thank you so much for joining me. This has been one of the most interesting conversations I've ever had.
It's been a fun morning.
Like it. Absolutely. Later, buddy.
See ya. Well, I went well, better than the first one. I'm glad I had some good things to say about Twitter.
People will enjoy that.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll have a hoot out of it.
This is like the weirdest video ever. Like, Twitter sucks. Plus, romance advice.
Plus it's pretty cool. Romance advice. But that was one thing Shelby told me. She noticed that, I noticed that out of all the guys, you weren't obsessed about anime titties and we're just cool. I was like, well, I was kind of obsessed with anime titties, but
I don't get it, man. I'm into the broadcast. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. I would appreciate it very much. It helps us attract more views for the channel. Subscribe for future commentary, comic book news, and reviews. And don't forget to ring the bell for notifications. If you want to talk comics, movies, and much, much more, you can follow me on Twitter at Wes_from_TC. With that, Salamat Po, and I'm out.